Presenting you with YU ZHONG, the Black Dragon. As the ancient Black Dragon incarnate, YU ZHONG possesses the power of transforming into a dragon, posing a threat that is greater than ever on the battlefield. Apart from the ability to cut into the enemy formation, multiple skill combos allow YU ZHONG to easily adapt to a wide variety of situations. What's more, with the extra regeneration and execution effect granted by his Sha essence, YU ZHONG won't flinch even in desperate situations. First skill, Dragon Tail. YU ZHONG weaponizes his cloak and attacks nearby enemies. Enemies hit by the cloak's sharp edge take higher damage. The first skill is YU ZHONG's primary damage source. Try hitting enemies with the cloak's edge as its damage is on another level compared to a closer hit. Note that this skill can be cast within the duration of YU ZHONG's other skills. A timely cast allows you to hit more enemies and deal higher damage. Second skill, Soul Grip. YU ZHONG unleashes the Dragon Soul, dealing physical damage to all enemies in front and slowing them down. The damage dealt to enemies scales with the number of enemies hit, up to 5 times. Each enemy hit enhances YU ZHONG's next basic attack. The enhanced basic attack not only deals higher damage, but also leaves Sha residue on the enemy's hit. Try casting the second skill when there are minions or multiple heroes around. After hitting multiple targets, the enhanced basic attack will trigger YU ZHONG's passive right away. Third skill, Furious Dive. YU ZHONG leaps towards the designated area with full strength, dealing physical damage to the target's hit. After which, YU ZHONG can dash one more time in the designated direction. After a short delay, enemies within the area of effect will be knocked airborne and take extra physical damage. This skill can be both an offensive weapon and an escape tool for YU ZHONG. However, when YU ZHONG takes on an offensive role, he needs to predict enemies' movements precisely to ensure a hit. A knocked up enemy usually ends up being a sitting duck. Ultimate, Black Dragon form. YU ZHONG transforms into the Black Dragon and charges onto the battlefield, during which he ignores all obstacles, acquires immunity to control, and his max HP is increased. When YU ZHONG is in his Black Dragon form, enemies his way will be knocked back on contact and take physical damage. Upon exiting the Black Dragon form, YU ZHONG will once again deal the same amount of damage to the enemies around and then enter the Dragonoid form, which increases the range of all his skills. Black Dragon form makes YU ZHONG a true team fight initiator. Cut into the enemy formation, knock them back and deal damage, then land on a suitable location and enter the Dragonoid form. Now with YU ZHONG's enhanced skills, any enemy in range is an easy target. Passive, Cursing Touch. Every time YU ZHONG deals damage to an enemy hero, he leaves Sha residue on them and gathers Sha essence in the meantime. When Sha residue left on the enemy reaches full stacks, it will explode and decay. Each stack decayed deals physical damage equal to a certain percentage of the target's lost HP. Moreover, it heals YU ZHONG for a certain percentage of his lost HP and grants him Sha Essence. If YU ZHONG's Sha Essence is full, he gains extra movement speed and Spell Vamp. Cursing Touch is the key skill that allows the Black Dragon to turn the tide of battle into a victory. When YU ZHONG is placed at a great disadvantage with low HP left, a successful trigger of his passive will immediately turn the game around. Furthermore, if YU ZHONG makes the most of his ultimate, which is to gather the utmost Sha essence, he can survive almost any team fight without breaking a sweat. 4 enemies are ganging up on our tower. YU ZHONG activates Black Dragon form and cuts into the enemy lineup from the back. Hanabi's ultimate means nothing to YU ZHONG because of the control immunity of Black Dragon form. YU ZHONG ends the Black Dragon form early to deal damage to the enemies and enter the Dragonoid form. The enemy Tigreal knocks YU ZHONG back and attempts to control YU ZHONG with his ultimate. However, YU ZHONG successfully casts Furious Dive to escape the range and get closer to the enemy damage dealer. After casting Dragon Tail, YU ZHONG secures 2 insta-kills. YU ZHONG casts Dragon Tail again, then follows up with Flicker to inflict massive damage on the enemy Hanabi. Now YU ZHONG can easily wipe out the remaining enemies with almost